You're listening to Sports Talk and More Podcast, the show that brings you the really real in sports. Each week, we deliver the best hard-hitting topics in sports. Disclaimer: the topics and conversations on this podcast are based on the opinions and views of the host and invited guests. Now here's your host, Alex Tillery.
What's going on, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk and More. I'm your host, Alex Tillery, a.k.a. Coach Till. And before we get started, you already know it's the really bro moment. With the NFL season starting next week, I predict that the Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs. I'm just saying, you heard it here first. Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs. With that being said, welcome to another episode. You see, I got a guest with me today. He already, going in on the really bro moment, but it is what it is. I know some of my predictions are off, but I still see Boston is still in the mix, though, and Houston is still in the mix. So we'll see what's going on. What's going on? I got a guest here today, man. It's my man here, Coach Byrd. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I can't call it, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, just thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to be here. Blessed to be alive, healthy. Everybody, please stay safe out here.
Yeah.
This is not over with yet.
Yes.
So let's mask up, do what we got to do, you know what I'm saying, to make that happen. But yeah, man, everything's good, man. We just turned 50 a little while ago.
Yeah, I'm about to say, happy belated birthday to the boy, man.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? That's what's up. 50, half a century, people, man.
Half a century, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people haven't made it this far,
True
so definitely a good thing.
Indeed.
So what's been going on with you, man?
Hey, man, just like I said, trying to stay safe, you know what I'm saying? It's not much to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, basketball workouts a couple times a week.
Okay.
We was able to have our football practices last month. You know what I'm saying? We're in a little blackout period now. Start that back up on September 11th. So, that's about it, man. Just, quarantining.
Yeah, that's it. That's so what you do. So for the people that don't know you, tell me a little about yourself, like where you from and things like that.
Sure. From Camden, born and raised.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Graduated from Camden High, 1988. Went to Lehigh on a partial football scholarship for a year. Got hurt. That didn't kind of work out. Came back home, went to Rutgers Camden, where I played basketball and baseball.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, hometown. That's what's up.
Yes, indeed.
That's up. So you played at Rutgers Camden. Okay, what position you play?
Football. They ain't have football at Rutgers Camden.
Yeah.
So, but basketball. I was like, we was kind of, positionless then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was kind of all over the place. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I had a good time with it though. I'm their 6th all-time leading scorer. I scored 1330, you know what I'm saying? Me and my sister, because my sister played, basketball for the girls squad. We're both were inducted into the Rutgers Camden Athletic Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying?
Royalty right here. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, indeed.
So what are you up to now, man?
This is my 27th year teaching this school year.
Educated.
Yes, indeed. Did my first 9 in Camden, and then I've been out in Pennsauken. This is my 18th year in Pennsauken. I'm also one of the assistant varsity football coaches in Pennsauken, and going into my 6th year as the head basketball coach at West Tech.
Okay, that's what's up. So South Jersey basketball.
Yes.
Being the coach, South Jersey basketball. What's your perception on that, man?
It definitely has changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely has changed. I'm not gonna say like for the worse, for better. You know what I'm saying? But coming up in South Jersey, and not just at Camden High, because Camden High had many guys go D1 and all that type of stuff, but not just there, but like the whole South Jersey region seemed like we're always getting those kids in those big schools. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening right now. It's not happening right now. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 here and there, but it's not like it used to be. And I think some of that has to do with the youth programs, because I don't think these kids are being taught the fundamentals to get them to that level.
That's true.
Now, some kids, have exceptional talent, and their talent, coached well or not, will probably get them to the next level and things like that. But those kids that like on the fence, going to a big D1 or smaller D1 or maybe even D2, I think it's just a lack of fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a lack of fundamentals.
I totally agree. I mean, that's something we talked about on this show a couple of times, is the fundamentals plus the work ethic.
Right. Yeah. True.
Like
That's true too.
the programs that out there, but are they putting in
that work?
The work ethic in the program? Are they really teaching the kids how to retreat dribble?
Right.
Like
right,
basic stuff
right.
that you see like when you watch the NBA or you watch college, it's something that they do on a normal.
Right.
But a lot of these kids don't understand what that do for them.
That's true.
If you get ready to get trapped, retreat dribble, bring it back. You can cross it over,
right.
Make some space. You can get the pass off something. But
that's true.
It's just something simple like
fundamentals,
that.
Man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, and it's not all AAU organizations because you know, I know you work with my man Antoine. You know what I'm saying? Camden Elite.
Shout out to Camden Elite
and things like that. So I know what those kids is learning. You know what I'm saying? And there's other organizations out there like that. But a lot of times, especially with the bigger AAU situations, it's just like an all-star game.
Yeah.
Like we'll take the best kids, whoever we can get, the best of the best, go out here, go the ball, roll it out there, get me some buckets.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with that because I think on that note, when you have those type of caliber of kids, it's more for your program just to be known.
Right.
So it's not really. Right. Okay, I need to teach the basics, fundamentals. These kids already, they bringing me publicity.
Right.
So I don't want to deter them, so I'm just going to let them go do what they got to do. Go out there, everybody dropping 50 each.
Right.
You know,
we'll just go from there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You know, and I know what we try to do, you know, at West Tech, and you know, I gotta give shout outs again to my man Antoine, Briggs. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Byrd.
Shout out.
Saying the rest of the coaches. You know, we work on fundamentals.
Yeah.
During the off season, fundamentals. In season, fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? So it's just big. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, we've had some success and we're still building, but that's part of the reason why, because we focus on fundamentals.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah. Speaking of success, man, you had a good run last year.
Yeah, we did. You know, we lost in the sectional semifinal to Timber Creek, who eventually won it. You know,
so at least you took an L to the
chance. Right. Now it took me a minute to
to bring that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, we should have won that game, but then I was like, well, at least we lost to the chance.
Yeah.
And Rich is my guy over there at Timber Creek. You know what I'm saying. So, we had a nice little run. I mean, you know, Tyrese was a big part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tyrese.
He's at Lincoln University, went down scholarship, so they're in school right now.
You over there with my boy AP?
Yeah.
Allen over
that's
there
my boy, Coach Al. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward for him to do big things. They got a player over there, man. That guy, he can go.
Oh yeah.
As you know, you've seen him. So.
Of course. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
He can definitely go.
But yeah, that was definitely, you know, definitely a good season, man. I mean, I think about it. I was watching the game with Timber Creek, man. They were just big.
Yeah, and you know it's funny. You know it's funny. All the scouting we did, because you know we scout everybody. We watching film, breaking down film, things like that. And the big boy from Timber Creek, that was the best game I've ever seen him play.
I was gonna say
the best game I've ever seen him play.
Same thing.
We were concentrating on stopping them guards.
Yes.
Don't let them get hot from the outside as they can do. And he just. He was a different player.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw,
you know,
I could watch a game and I could kind of scout a kid or scout a team in a second. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was watching, like the scrappy guards, hitting them outside corner shots. You got that one kid hit the shot in the corner.
Exactly.
It's like a layup for him.
Right.
But the big kid, I mean, he was like mid-range. Inside, I was like, wow.
He killed us.
Yeah. You take him out of the equation, it's a different game.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely take him out of the different game.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, a little bit about what's going on with this year. How you gonna, you know, deal with, you know, the COVID situation and about sports?
Well, hopefully, we'll have a basketball season.
Yeah.
Like, you know, right now, because you know, like I said, I coach football too. We got pushed back. So like I said, we'll be able to start practicing again on the 11th. Our first game won't be until October 2nd. And we'll run through November. I'm gonna run through Thanksgiving, but you know, it's only like 6 games.
Yeah, I heard.
So
I heard
they shut it down to 6 games. No postseason play, you know what I'm saying? No conference champs, no sectional champs, all that type stuff. So that's football. Basketball, you know what I'm saying? As of right now, it's just gonna be a shortened season, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just hoping we don't have, you know, an uptick in this whole COVID thing. So that's why I just be trying to tell, like, because some of the young folk, I don't think it's taking this as serious as it should be taken. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to live in fear, but just do what you can to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And if we can kind of do that, then I think we'll have a basketball season. It won't look the same as previous years, with state titles and sectionals and all that probably, but at least the kids will have some games.
Yeah, and then you got to think about the spectators and all that
right now.
stuff.
By that being indoor, because I know what they're doing for football, they're just allowing the kids 2 tickets per kid. You know what I'm saying? Because outdoors, big stadium, you can kind of spread out and all that. Indoors, I don't know if we're going to be able to have too many folk.
It
might just be us.
It's gonna be like the NBA bubble.
You're gonna be like the bubble.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's gonna be like the bubble. One person.
One person. Right. Yeah. It's gonna be like the bubble.
It's gonna be definitely weird this year.
Yeah, true indeed. But the kids are looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward too, because I think we lost a big piece in Tyrese.
Yeah.
And Avery but. I think we'll still be
because
we got
some young talent, man.
Khalil 6'6", 6'7". My man Tristan,
I call him
6'7". You know what I'm saying?
I call Khalil Big Daddy Davis from the movie. What's that? Glory Road.
Oh yeah.
I call him Big Daddy Laddie. Big Daddy Laddie.
Big Daddy Laddie. Yeah.
That's my boy.
A good one.
He's smooth.
That's a good one. Yes, indeed. He played at a little exposure tournament. A couple weeks ago out in Philly. My man George White ran it, where he's got it was for kids that's graduating next year.
Yeah.
Just to get them playing. They had a couple college coaches there and stuff like that. Also, they filmed the tape so the kids have some film and all that, because a lot of the tournaments, off-season tournaments, were shut down because of the situation. And he played well.
Yeah,
he played well. Yeah, he played well.
He got the body. He got the moves when he get his confidence.
Right. That's his big thing.
It's all about his confidence.
That's his big thing.
If he get that killer mentality, boy,
that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
and then Tristan been working hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming along, getting that body in shape.
And he
you know what I'm saying? Because he's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to next year. Whatever it looks like, just let us have something.
Yeah. Looking back when I was coaching over at West Tech, we had our front line was big, like 6'8", 6'4", 6'6". That was our front line. So that was.
So you know what I'm working with.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm working with.
But yeah, that's what's up, man. I definitely wish y'all the best, man. I definitely want to see. I love watching the kids play, man. So I definitely want to see.
We see you down there on the baseline.
Oh, you see me? I'm in a couple of highlight videos. Avery Duncan.
Oh, yeah, you was right there.
Yeah. I'm in a highlight video. I'm right there. You see, I got my spot. That's my spot.
Indeed.
Stand right
yes,
there.
Indeed.
Throw little tips out here to the players yo,
and we appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
Man, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I still got love for West Tech always, man. So what you think about the rest of this NBA season? What's going on with this playoffs, man? They hooping, man.
Yo, did you see the Boston finish yesterday?
Yes.
Yo, that was, first of all.
We are recording today. It's Friday, so when you hear us say yesterday, it's all good. It's all good. Man.
First of all, the play, great play.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That back screen right there. Got them Bulls, mixed up. Tyson Brown, communication there. And then the pass. Over 7 foot, whatever, Taco.
Yeah. Oh, Taco Falls.
The pass over and across court.
From Larry.
What was it, like 0.5 seconds or something? So he had the good pass, great catch and shoot, and he baited.
That's crazy. But my thing was, I would have lived with big man getting the ball in the middle. I wouldn't have left him open in the corner.
Right.
A three would beat you.
Right, exactly.
You going to
overtime.
I mean,
true.
Like, not taking away from it, but the play before that with Kimball, that pass.
Oh yeah, that pass was different.
Crazy. I was like, I thought it was over, but then the first thing that popped in my head was Derek Fisher.
Okay.
0.4.
Okay,
he hit it with 0.4. So I'm like, this is over. It's not over. I was watching the game. I was like,
yeah, he did.
One great play deserves another. That's what Shaq always say. One great play deserves another.
Sure
so I said,
Sure did.
I don't know. And then sure enough, he hit that
thing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Boston will win the series.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got Boston winning it all.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I got Boston winning it all. So.
Okay.
Right now they're keeping me true to my
true to your prediction.
Yeah, true to my prediction right now.
True to your prediction. But I like the bubble though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like some people don't like. I mean, it is what it is. Like this is what we got. You know what I'm saying? At this time, we can't have fans in the big arenas, and they gotta stay secluded in the bubble, and you know what I'm saying. But this is competitive, and but it takes me back to a little bit of like we talked about a little bit AAU situation. It reminds you of, but also just reminds you of when we were coming up. And we on the court.
I got five.
I got five. Exactly.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
I got my five.
Exactly. You playing hard because I've been in courts, you know what I'm saying, where you lose, you ain't getting back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you playing like you're in the bubble.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to think about it. It's like, I know people say about the fans and stuff like that, but in this situation, there's no distraction.
Right.
So like they really balling. I know they miss the fans and people miss being there, but it seems like they balling. I mean, now every now and then you might get a game back when they was doing the seeding. Like the wires. Right.
But right now,
it's
they taking it serious.
Yeah, it's gonna go home.
Taking it serious.
Go home.
And I applaud the NBA for that, for putting that together, and you know what I'm saying, making sure everybody's safe and still putting out some quality basketball right now. So
what's the name looked good last night? The Clippers.
Oh yeah, they did.
Clippers is like, y'all don't belong.
They on back on track.
Coach Byrd is like, y'all gonna start talking about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all gonna start talking about me.
They are back on track.
It's interesting. I want to see what's gonna happen with the Lakers and
that's what I'm waiting for.
The Lakers and Houston series. To see what's gonna happen with that.
I'm waiting for.
Which they almost blew. Like Houston almost blew that series, man.
Did you see it?
Yes. Now that was crazy. Those calls.
Oh yeah.
Those calls.
Come on, man. I mean, they try to justify it and explain it during the broadcast, but I'm just like, come on.
Even in the
hey, come on.
Milwaukee and Miami series, those calls,
same thing. Yeah,
those calls are super bad.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's a cardinal sin for a referee. When you miss or blow a call the play before, you always come back and do it again.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you gotta make up.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta make up. So both of them was bad calls, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. But yeah, man, I know we talk about, the social injustice behind the scenes. So what's your take on that, man?
First of all, man, I mean, it gotta change.
Yeah.
It has to change. Like it has to change. I mean, we've been dealing with this since before we was born. Our peoples, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's like it's time for bigger changes. Yeah. I know it's not going to change overnight, but it's really time for some bigger changes than what we've seen so far. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and hold you and say I got all the solutions and all the changes. You know what I'm saying? Like I ready to go. Like we need to do this first, that. But I mean, we need to keep at it.
Yeah.
We can't let it die down. That's what I'm afraid. Like, we got momentum, you know what I mean? People are protesting, people are using their platforms to speak about it and things like that. I just don't want to see it, you know what I mean, football season come and if things start getting back to normal as far as this COVID thing, and then it kind of just dies down and go by the wayside. I definitely don't want to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? So I try to talk about it, keep it going, as much as I can, a little bit I can do, you know what I'm saying?
Our platform is big, but you know what I mean? It can start in the lower level of work.
Sure indeed. And I try to, let my student athletes know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, just be safe with it, whatever you do. If you're going to protest, that's your right to protest.
Yeah.
But, don't be throwing rocks at the, you know what I'm saying? Because they shooting us and things like that. So, still right. Exactly. So, be safe with it, but voice your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might be young, but that's where it starts. Revolution starts with the young folk.
Well, they're going to be the ones that change it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
they're the ones that's doing it. I mean, look at the young players in the NBA was Giannis, like, I don't want to play.
Right, exactly.
So it's starting with the young.
Exactly.
I mean, it started with the young. That's always been
it's always been the case
with this country, yo. It's going to take the younger folks to make the change.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I hope, and I'm putting a challenge to the NFL, man. Y'all guys got to keep it going. The NBA players been doing their part,
they up next,
trying their best to keep it going. Y'all gotta do the same thing, man. Y'all gonna kneel.
Right.
Don't be afraid, man.
True.
You gotta do your thing too as well.
Yeah, definitely up next.
But yeah, man, I mean, definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying, man.
Wishing you many, many blessings as you move forward, man.
But
and again, I just appreciate you letting me speak a little bit.
Nah, man, listen, it's an honor for me, man. It's an honor for me. But before we go, is there any advice you want to give any young coach, any black man, any black woman? To new coaches, you gotta push. You can't give up if this is what you want to do. Especially basketball, especially in South Jersey. It's hard to get into a head coaching position. Yeah. It's like a fraternity that a lot of people don't want to let us into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got blessed with one situation because when I got to Pennsauken, my first year in Pennsauken teaching was 2003, and I was able to get the JV basketball job. My man Coach Dunn left, and I think it was 2007. He took the Timber Creek job, and then I was able to take over as the head basketball coach. So I was there for 3 years in that capacity, and then I got the Camden High job. It was at 2011, 12, 13, those 2 years. And then I was off for a little bit, and then I was able to get this the West Tech job. But so my story's a little different, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen others grind, and still not get that head coaching spot. And just because, like, you know, these coaches just don't give certain people chances, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. So I would definitely, you know, and that's why I try to do what I can do. You know what I'm saying? When I brought Antoine's been with me, you know what I'm saying? When I brought Briggs in, now he's the head basketball coach at Med Tech for the girls, you know what I'm saying? So I got John Patterson, young kid trying to get in. Antoine's brother, DeAndre, another young kid trying to get in. So I'm just trying to do what I can to try to help those guys out, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do.
You know what I mean? And you know, just as far as black men and women too, especially guys our age, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I remember coming up, I had so many, like my pop, my two goddads, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like they showed me how to be a black man and how to be responsible and how to be productive and how to maneuver in America, you know what I'm saying, with things so much against us. And we have some that are doing that now, reaching back, but not enough of us. You know what I'm saying? So black men out there, if you're listening, black women, you too, because, you know, our daughters, you know what I'm saying, they need that help too. If you can, just reach back and just try to bring somebody else along with you. Just try to help out, give some advice. Like I tell my kids all the time, like, you know, Coach Byrd wasn't perfect coming up, you know what I'm saying? My dad, you know, tried to steer me away from certain pitfalls, and I still fell in. But I came up out of them. So now I'm just trying to help you to avoid some of those pitfalls so that you might not have to make all the mistakes that Coach Byrd did. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to make mistakes. It's life. But maybe you can avoid some of them if you just take something that I gave you. You know what I'm saying? And if you do make a mistake, also take the fact that I made mistakes, but I tied the boots up a little tighter and pushed through. You know what I'm saying? So
That's it. Yeah, I heard it.
Definitely.
So again, people, I want to thank y'all for rocking out with us, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for upcoming episodes and alerts. And before we go, it's something that I always tell the students that I work with, or the kids that I mentor, or the kids that I coach. A loss is not a loss, it's a lesson. You can always learn from failing. So don't think because you lost a game or because you lost at something, it's temporarily. Just think about the lesson you learned, so next time you'll do better. So again, thanks for rocking out. Till next time.